Once upon a time, several weeks ago, I made myself some coffee, picked up the morning paper, and sat down to listen to the radio. I was turning the tuning knob when suddenly my attention was caught by the velvet voice of an old man. He was talking about 1,000 marbles. My interest was piqued. I turned up the volume and settled back in my chair. "All right," the old man was saying, "I'll bet you're pretty busy at your job. Yesterday, today, tomorrow? And sure, they pay you well. But for that money, they're buying your life. Think about it. You're not spending that time with your loved ones and family. I simply don't believe you need to work all those hours just to make ends meet. You work to satisfy your wants. But you should know, it's a vicious cycle. The more money you have, the more you want, and the more you work to get even more. You have to be able to stop at some point and ask yourself, do I really need another sweater or another car? Am I really willing to miss my daughter's first dance recital, or my son's soccer game for it? Let me tell you something that truly helped me keep sight of what matters most in my life." And he began to explain his theory of 1,000 marbles. See, one fine day I sat down and did the math. The average person lives about 75 years. I know some live less, others more. But roughly 75. Now, I multiplied 75 by 52, the number of Sundays in a year, and that comes to 3,900. That's how many Sundays you get in a lifetime. When I thought about this, I was 55. That meant I had already lived through about 2,900 Sundays. I had only about 1,000 left. So I went to a toy store and bought 1,000 little plastic marbles. I put them all into a big, clear jar. And after that, every Sunday, I would take one marble out and throw it away. And I noticed that as I did this, and watched the number of marbles shrink, I began to pay more attention to the true treasures of this life. There's no more powerful reminder than watching the number of your days dwindle. Now, here's the final thought I wanted to share with you today, before I go hug my lovely wife and take her for a walk. This morning, I took the last marble out of my jar. So every day from now on is a gift. I accept it with gratitude, and I give its warmth and joy to my loved ones. You know, I believe this is the only way to live life. I have no regrets. It's been a pleasure talking with you, but I need to hurry home to my family. I hope we talk again. I was lost in thought.